woman carefully stepped across the frozen lake, but suddenly hit a thin patch of ice and crashed straight into the freezing water below. A powerful undercurrent swept her away beneath the surface. Just then, a dog came racing across the ice. Without a second of hesitation, it dove headfirst into the icy lake. It spotted the woman being dragged away by the current and swam with all its strength to reach her. By the time it got there, the woman had already lost consciousness. The dog pushed her up onto its back and began searching for a way out. It tried ramming the ice from below, but the thick sheet wouldn't budge. Then it saw a brighter spot ahead. The ice there looked thinner. The dog kicked hard and launched itself upward. With one final burst of energy, it smashed through the surface. The woman was saved, but the dog had used up almost all its strength. It weakly paddled toward the edge of the lake, but didn't have the energy to climb out. Its owner knelt on the ice, calling its name in a panic. He tried to hack through the ice with a small knife, but it was too thick. The blade snapped in two. Ignoring the pain, he began punching the ice with his bare fists, desperate but helpless. Then, just as he was about to give up, a wooden stick suddenly appeared in front of him. He turned. It was the dog. Buck had made it out on his own. The man pulled him into his arms, overjoyed. But that moment didn't go unnoticed. The lead sled dog was watching. That night, it kept its eyes on Buck. Suddenly, a wild rabbit darted across the snow. Buck took off after it. The rest of the pack followed. Buck caught up to the rabbit first, but instead of killing it, he let it go. But no sooner had the rabbit escaped than the jealous lead dog pounced and killed it in one bite. A message to Buck, a show of dominance. The other dogs backed away in fear. Only Buck stood his ground. Sensing a threat to his authority, the lead dog lunged at Buck. Though Buck was clearly stronger, he didn't fight back. He dodged, retreated, refused to engage. Eventually, the lead dog clamped down hard, slamming Buck into the snow. Thinking he'd won, the lead dog snarled and mocked him. The others turned and walked away in silence. Then, an old dog barked at Buck, urging him to get back up. One by one, the others joined in. They were tired of the tyrant, and Buck was their only hope. Their cries stirred something deep inside him. The wild instinct awoke. The lead dog charged again, but this time, Buck was ready. He planted all four paws firmly in the snow. He sidestepped the attack with precision, then bit hard into the dog's neck, flung him to the ground, and pinned his head down with a single dominant paw, as if to say, "You're done. You can't win." The defeated dog got up and slowly walked away. The sled team no longer belonged to him. The next morning, the man went searching for his lead dog, but couldn't find him. Buck stepped forward, positioning himself at the front of the pack. He was ready to lead, but the man didn't trust him with the route. He tried to push Buck to the back. No matter what he did, Buck refused to move. They had to drag him to the rear. The man turned to the black dog, hoping it would lead, but the dog kept glancing nervously at Buck. When the man tried to put the harness on, it backed away in fear, even laid down to avoid it. In the end, he had no choice. Buck became the new lead dog. Standing at the front, Buck glanced back at the rest of the pack, then calmly crouched into starting position. With Buck leading the way, the sled team moved faster than ever before.